Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion 753 with the next episode of Making History: The Great War, Japanese Empire. And the last episode, let's see, we had trade agreement accepted, proposed, import arms from Denmark, import fuel from France, import metal from Sweden, import steel from the United States, import coal from Canada, import oil from Canada. We got a whole bunch of trade deals that were approved last episode. Apparently with metal from Sweden, I made a one-time deal offer. And special thanks to Eddie Giles for all the comments. I think it was like 12 comments you had there. But thanks, man. This is all because of you. We're playing this game because you bought the game. So try to remember all the comments that people made. First of all, let's check out the trade. Here we have our trade menu. We have to go to metals. And I think we are looking for, well, let's see, Sweden. 14, make the offer. And we want every turn. Shipping responsibility is Sweden. 14. I don't want more than 14. That's all they can offer, though. Oh, damn. Agreement rejected. Okay, so we gotta look for somebody else. United Kingdom has a ton of metals. Let's make the offer. 114 gold. We're good. I'll take extra metal because we'll need it. United Kingdom responsible. They took it. Okay. We're gonna have a ton of metal. Oh no! I'm selling. Oh, I gotta look for buyers. Damn. Alright, I screwed that one up. No, I don't want to sell. Alright, I screwed that up. How do I get out of here? World market. Let's see here. Buy. The offer is to sell. Maybe that's why Sweden rejected it. Sweden wants to sell. They might have ran out. Russia. Do I want to make a deal with the Russians? Portugal. Make the offer. Why is this stuck on sell? Get out of here. Portuguese Republic. That says buy. I guess I just misread it when it was on the United Kingdom. Let's see, who else could we make a deal with? France looks good. That's a lot. I guess we need to find some people that we have influence with. Austro-Hungarian Empire. I'm nervous about making deals with the major belligerents. I'd rather have someone who's really not involved at all. Peru, for example, will not be involved in the conflict. If there is a conflict. Rejected! With 11% influence. Wow. Metal's gonna be tough here. Oh, wait. They were selling. Oh, I can't keep track of this. Alright, Netherlands. Netherlands? No, not Netherlands. Let's try for France. It's a lot. 158 gold. Every turn. Yes! No! I did it again. What am I not? Cancel the deal. Ah! I can't believe I'm recording this. Okay, Belgium's no good. No. Sell. We want to buy. from Brazil. Buy metals. They will be responsible, and it will be 16 units every turn, and that's rejected. Bolivia. Buy metals. They're responsible. They reject. Kingdom of Spain. We're buying metals. 58 every turn. I can't get any of these. Sweden. Buying metals every turn. This is just not going to happen. This trade deal is not going to happen for me. We're on metals. Germany. So much. See if I can't revise the offer. I only want 48. You ship it. I buy it. And we're good to go. Alright, Japan to import metals from Germany. Sorry about that. That must have taken 6-7 minutes just to look at that. Alright. We are looking at the Chinese front here. I want to take a look at, view this from a political point of view. The Chinese front is right along here. This zone is also Chinese. That is separatist Chinese. We want to grab that. This is an army of Korean troops, 3 militia, and 1 light cavalry. This is our third army. This third army, I am going to move towards the Chinese front. Let's go ahead and move this army towards the Chinese front as well. And here, we don't have anything happening. Now, there's a recruitment center in Korea, which is where I do want to start most of my recruitment. Right there, Seoul. And in Seoul, I am going to want to upgrade to a recruitment center. And that way, I can get some better troops. Right now, I guess I'll recruit like cavalry in Seoul. Expanding production. And I thought I had music. Where is the music for this game? Volume. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Turn the game. And hope I don't get a copyright for the music. Knock on wood. I'm in the wrong screen there. Right here is where I want to be. Okay, so recruitment. I will recruit light cavalry to start for 1 turn, because I'm going to want to use the light cavalry to sweep right through these provinces as soon as the war starts. Here we've got, I want to maintain control over this port just in case, and I may want to do an amphibious landing somewhere in China. Got Marines down there. Let's see, do we have a fleet? No fleet there. Pretty sizable army here. Engineers, infantry, militia, 2 cavalry. This is 2 militia, 6 infantry, 2 cavalry. And then militia. Select reserve fleet. This, I think we're going to go ahead and load onto transport. And we're going to send this army also to the Chinese front. We'll keep our main army here defending our capital. And I think this is going to be more of a recruitment area zone. Because, oh no, I have, well, I have a shipyard here. Okay. Let's check out the updates for this turn. So right now, this is what we're producing. Oh no, these are all the proposals. We're researching heavy industry. And there's a lot of reasons why I chose heavy industry. Heavy industry, for example, has all these different projects, particularly assembly lines, because that will allow motor work. So motor works are necessary for road capacity, which we're at 0 right now. But right now, all our resources are in a surplus, so that's good. We're just going to collect as much as possible for a while. Diplomacy, this is all my trade deals. Alright, so that was a mess. Around the world, we've got conflicts. Abyssinia, which is around Ethiopia. Attack the Deverish State. Emirate of Najd. Attack the Emirate of... This is going on in the Arabian Peninsula. Kingdom of Italy won a battle. And you can't click on... Oh yeah, you can. So here's where the fighting is going on in Ethiopia. Or modern-day Ethiopia. And as far as our production is concerned, right now we are producing 1 recruitment center, 3 universities. We're expanding coal and metal. And those will free up in 4 turns. Diplomatically, well, government-wise, radicalism, democracy is facing 12% radicalism, nationalism, theology, there's no communism. And there's no, there's corruption. Financially. Okay. I think I'm not going to do much there. Here's all our trade agreements. Diplomatic influence. Is there anything I can do with England? Diplomatic actions. Proposed trade. Access. Request an alliance. Grant military access. Request military access. Propose trade access treaty. This treaty will allow nations to move trade through each other's territory. The agreement creates closer relationship between the 2 nations. It can also provide more secure trade paths by avoiding enemy interdiction at sea and shorten shipping routes. This is more of a diplomatic gesture than we are trade partners with them than anything else, and they agreed. Good. So really I just wanted to get closer to England because I do want to try to have an alliance with England. They are the world power, the dominant world power in 1914. They have the largest empire, I'd say. I mean, Russia, you could say maybe with landmass. I think that's debatable, actually, whether it was Russia or England that had the largest empire. But England definitely has the most influence as far as naval power and the ability to project power. I'd say France is probably second. Russia, like I said, they were defeated by the Japanese in the Russo-Japanese War. So Germany and Austria are still trying, and Italy are new emerging powers that are trying to make themselves known. The scramble for Africa in 1890 tried to give them some sort of token colonies there, but really not nothing like the jewel of the British Empire, which is India, that we received tons of resources from. The Japanese have a colony. And the colony of Japan is Formosa. Korea, this territory is annexed. And this is the Southern Manchurian Rail Zone, which is also a Japanese colony. And I think Japanese Empire, nation's influence. Yeah, it's all part of the Japanese Empire. I thought there was a map that showed you the difference between those diplomatic relationships. Diplomatic map. Nope. Empire map. Nothing. Sphere of influence. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so the purples are possessions, while this is Japan's actual influence. Claimed regions give us that. I wonder if I can make more claims on China. Contested region. Dependencies. Empire. So that is a protectorate, while this is a colony. And I do not know the difference. Contested territories, territorial disputes. National interests are expanding into... I don't know what that means exactly. But I can tell that that would definitely be in Japanese national interests to expand into this territory as well. We're going to try to see if Russia breaks up. Russia will go through a revolution. 1917 is when they'll have their historical revolution. But when I played this game in the past, there were some revolutions that were going on prior to 1917. I think I was able to actually instigate it. Let's check out the world diplomacy here. Empires. Russian Empire. Fund political faction. Socialism. Nationalism. Should we fund socialism? This isn't costing us too much. 100 gold per turn would fund socialism in Russia. We want to support a revolution. Fun political faction. Diplomatic relations are strained. Diplomatic influence is insignificant. Historical relation -19. Territorial claim disputed. I can see what happens with this. I didn't do this before. Sure, Eddie, you can tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. But we're going to try to push for the breakup of the Soviet Union, or Russia. It's not the Soviet Union yet. And the conquest of China is our goal. And I don't know how to put claims on China. If there's a way to claim territory so that when we go to war that I would annex it. Region status. Drop claim. We already have a claim on that region. Region status. Add claim. Let's do it. Oh. Is that all we needed to do? Add claim. Add claim. This looks like Republic of China, yeah. Okay, so we're claiming a bunch of stuff there. There's a claim already there. And I don't know what the negative impact is of claiming so much land. Well, let's see what happens. Alright, that's going to be it for this turn. United States. Oh, we just went through a whole bunch. Republic of Central America. Guatemalans send envoys. to negotiate the formation of a new federal republic representing the nations of Central America. Wow, that's interesting. I was thinking about doing a series on like Colombia, maybe like Colombian Empire, and sort of take over all of South America. The return of Simon Bolivar or something like that. No active research projects. Our research facilities are waiting. Oh, really? Okay, where do I go for that? Heavy industries. I thought I was doing that already. Okay. Alright, we're still expanding our coal and metal output. Hopefully that'll help us become less dependent on trade. I probably could use more coal. Building universities, recruitment centers. And I think I wanted to build a steel factory too. And I was thinking about right around here. Let me go back to, let's go to this screen. No, not that one, this one. Okay, so we've got our cities here. This was the city I wanted. Right there. Add project. Metalworks. Metalworks, and you can go into Encyclopedia here, and I believe they will tell you everything that you need to know. Metalworks right here. The tooling industry produces machines in peacetime, making it a key part of an industrial economy that has more and more complex mechanical demands. In war, metalworks, tool factories, and tooling plants can shift to making artillery. Oh, did I want that? I wanted to start making artillery right away. Yeah, I guess that's what I wanted. I want a steel factory, though. Rail capacity and steel. Did I want metalworks? Or do I want this to be steel? Ironworks. That's what I wanted. Because ironworks are the steel mill. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, ironworks will eventually become steel mills. So I wanted to increase my steel, so I'm not so dependent on trade for steel. That is what I wanted to do. I have a list, actually. Alright, fix the metal imports. I did that. Troop movements, I did that. Upgrades, sold to recruitment center, I did that. Switch one metalworks. Ah, so this is what I wanted to do. Right now, we've got machine tools, which are metalwork. Oh, these metalworks are making machine tools. I wanted to switch one of these to field artillery, so I can start building up my artillery force. That is what I wanted to do. Done. So the benefit of these factories during steel time, for those of you who don't know, if I haven't covered it yet, they are actually producing revenue by building textiles or machine tools. But field artilleries, they won't be producing revenue, they'll be producing weapons for the field. Alright, so if I switch that back to machine tools, then there's your revenue increase, 25. But no, we're going to go with field artillery now, because we got plenty of revenue, and I need to build up my armed forces right now. The rest of these are basically textiles. Textiles can be turned into arms. We're going to keep it at textiles for now, because we want to build up our revenue. Marine supplies can be built to switch towards ships, which we are doing with one of them. We got a torpedo boat destroyer. Yeah, and then if you want to build more factories, you have to do it here. Ironworks there, but we're not there yet, because every time when you do build stuff, it does cost maintenance and supplies. So we're working on our universities right now to increase our research, and increasing the recruitment center there in order to increase our army, which we're going to want to build our armed forces here so they can go right to the front. So, we've also got these oh, that's a Russian Navy. That is a Chinese, that is a Chinese Navy. That's a German Navy, because the Germans have a colony there. Here's one of our fleets, the second fleet. We have another fleet. No, we don't have a fleet there. That is a Chinese fleet. British fleet. That looks like an ocean liner, not a warship. That looks like the Titanic. Alright, the rest of my fleets must be in these ports. There's one of them. That's the first squadron. Nope. 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 There's a bunch of fleets. And one of those fleets has the troops on them. I don't know which one does, though. Well, might as well move somebody out. Exit port, move into the North Korean Straits. Exit port, move into that island group there. Okay. We are short on coal, and that's because we're moving our fleets. Every time you move fleets, I have coal burning ships right now. I should probably stockpile my coal. Republic El Salvador joins the Guatemalans in forming the Republic. They're forming a pretty powerful state. Now you have a war in Central America. Guatemalans have gone to war with Honduras, claiming it's just a rebellious territory, part of their rightful nation. Nation annexed. Guatemala annexed El Salvador. 262 goal or 2062 goal. War declared Guatemala and Honduras. Army recruitment. Infantry 1 completed their training in the Nagasaki facility. And that's everything for now. So we have conflict in Central America. Where is this republic? Guatemala. Costa Rica. Honduras or Nicaragua. Honduras. Okay. There is a war in northern Mexico, civil war up here. Like I said before, that's Pancho Villa and his group. Guatemala declares war. Guatemala annexes El Salvador. Belize. So Guatemala seems to be the aggressor there. Recruitment. We've got field artillery in Tokyo. Infantry in Nagasaki. Light cavalry in Seoul. No trade offers, engagements. Combat report. Mexico attacked Colorados. Ottoman Empire attacked the Kingdom of Italy. Ottomans and Italy are going to war with each other. Italy is trying to claim territory. Italy claims territory. This is pre-World War I right now, so it looks like Italy is trying to expand their grasp in Libya in Africa. And the Ottomans do not have the navy, historically did not have the navy to keep their grasp on Libya. And that was one of the early grabs for Italy in their early colonial expansion days, where they're trying to become an empire but are still dwarfed by England and France, and even these other powers as well, probably. But Italy is trying to emerge on the global stage here in 1912, but just not there yet. And I am dealing with a coal shortage because of my ship movements, and I'm going to want to get even more. Unload the Fourth Army. Okay, so they were on that fleet right there. First submarine fleet. I don't know if these guys can board a submarine fleet, can you? I'm gonna move my submarine fleet out of here. No, I'm not. Am I gonna do that? Yeah, I want to do it. I want to put the reserve fleet here, because this is an area where I'm going to mobilize my infantry. And this is probably all costing me coal. So let's make another deal and buy up some more coal. Germany's got a ton. That's a buy deal. We don't want to buy all that. United Kingdom. A lot of these countries, there's a lot of coal out there. They rejected it. Make the offer to the United States. Did not want that much. Ah, nice. Now we're importing 100 coal from the United States. Fantastic. That's every turn. Okay, good. Alright, so our trade agreements are working out really well. Trade relations with the United States improved by 6. I do not want to fight the United States. It's Japan. I'm not going to make that mistake. They made that mistake in World War II. This is World War I. We're not going to make that mistake here. Okay. Troops are positioning along the Chinese front. I think I'm going to want more troops down here in Formosa. This might be a good place for a recruitment center. Actually. Barracks. Start working on those. That costs us 25 gold. So that would be, and that's 5 turns, so that's 5 gold per turn. It should have gone down from, if that's right, 275 to 270 there. And it's been about 35 minutes. Okay. Wow, I've been going on for a while. So it's going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys are enjoying right now. I'm still kind of organizing things. We're definitely going to go to war with China, I think, and try to conquer their Chinese territory. That's what I wanted to show you guys, too. I wanted to look at overall forces. And this is something I want to keep track of. World forces. How does China compare to Japan? World power points from land units. Republic of China has 290. Japanese has 722. The Republic of China has got a lot of militia. 19 militia, which is weak. And only 10 cavalry. So they have no infantry. And no real offensive forces here. So they start off pretty weak. We have 12 militia, so we're short by 7 on there. But we have 19 infantry. We have some engineers. We're short on cavalry. They got 4 more than we do. But we do have mounted infantry. So our numbers are much better than theirs. And I don't think anybody here... They do not have any artillery, but we're going to get some artillery. And I think we have them on the Navy as well. There we go, ships. Yeah, we definitely have them beat with Navy. They have 11 coal power cruisers, 1 coal power destroyer, and that's it. We've got 10 coal power transports. We've got 7 destroyers, 24 cruisers, 12 battleships. They have no battleships. And we've got 2 submarines. So we have naval superiority by far. So we're going to try to press this advantage early. And I'm going to build up my forces in Formosa and in Korea, Manchuria here, in order to overwhelm the Chinese on sort of a 2-front assault. I'm going to try to take all of China, really. I think Formosa ends up getting a bunch of it, but with those claims that I have, I guess I'll end up getting more. And I don't know what type of negative impact those claims have had on us. Insignificant diplomatic relationship, current level, territorial claims disputed, negative 30%. Okay, so let me just add one more. Alright, where is the claim? Oh, I already have a claim there. Have a claim there. I'm just going to add that claim, and that didn't change anything, but let's do one turn and see if it changes after the turn. 30%. This episode's going longer than I thought. Yeah. Oh, I am trying to do affiliated marketing again with Amazon. Just one side note. Oh, here we go. Interesting stuff. Rejection. Costa Rica said no to the offer to join the Republic of Central America. Honduras has canceled its military access treaty with the United States. Tension between Honduras and the United States. Tension in Central America. A lot more than happened historically. Anyways, so like I said, I was going to try to get more into affiliate marketing, and I don't know if that changed much. Maybe I need to do a little bit more claims. Anyways, so maybe I have room to make more claims. With affiliated marketing, I mentioned in the first episode of the book, Guns of August. I'm going to try to get the link in the description down below if you want to buy the book, which is very interesting history about the beginning of World War I, and explains what the geopolitical situation is, and goes into a lot of detail about the Western Front, as well as some detail about what was going on in the world and naval conflicts. A little bit on the Eastern Front, not as much, more focused on the Western Front. But it's a very good book. I'm going to have that in the description down below if you're interested in reading about the world in 1914 and you want to buy a book. It doesn't cost you any extra than it would on Amazon, but it does give a little bit extra to my channel and helps me out so I can buy more games and DLCs and stuff like that, and commit more time to making these videos. So if you want to support the channel, that's the way to go. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like the video if you did. Feel free to comment. I'm sure I'll get tons of comments coming my way for this one. Share the video with your friends, etc., etc. And there'll be links to a whole bunch of other stuff down there in the description as well, if you want to go ahead and support the channel, stuff like that. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.